really think so. And we'll find out exactly how real she might be as we go to the Frank Irwin Center in Austin, Texas for the McDonald's World Team Trials of Gymnastics. Let's take a look at our scoreboard as the athletes enter the optional rounds. After the compulsories, Dominique Moceanu is our current leader on a quest for that World Team berth, just ahead of Shannon Miller and Dominique Dawes, both of them one-time national all-around champions. So we join the action on the floor. It's the first of 4 rotations, and it's the vault of Shannon Miller, an event that she did win at the U.S. Nationals, though she did not win the all-around. She did win this. She's going to have 2 vaults. The best score was the one she'll carry with her.
The gold medal she won at the national championships was the only one of the meet for Shannon Miller after a disappointing second-place finish in the all-around to Dominique Moceanu. She will be performing 2 different vaults from 2 different vault families, and there's a reason for that. The United States is trying to encourage the gymnast to perform 2 different vaults, so she will earn an extra 1/10 of bonus, which will be placed on the final score of the best vault.
It's the same concentrated look we've grown accustomed to. 5 Olympic medals at the Barcelona Games, 2 silvers, 3 bronzes. The first American woman to defend successfully her World Championship all-around title. The most highly decorated woman gymnast in American history.
She has accomplished almost everything in the sport of gymnastics, but when I mentioned that to Steve Nuno, he said, well, not everything. We haven't won an Olympic gold, and that's something she's really setting her sights on.
Shannon Miller, out of Edmond, Oklahoma, trains at the Dynamo Gymnastics program. Steve Nuno, of course, her coach. You might be hearing him throughout the broadcast as he's wearing a wireless mic.
And her first vault, the round-off entry, half layout front, a big step on the landing. That vault is called a Yurchenko-style vault.
Beautiful vault, except for that one step. You gotta watch that hollow. I'm gonna pull this mat. I want to see a good, strong block on that Souk, okay? We're gonna make this vault, the Souk vaults, we're gonna make that count. That's just for the score, so I want to make this vault count. You're gonna have to have a stronger run, okay? Strong run, now pop it, Shannon. Strong run.
We'll take another look at this vault. This is called a Yurchenko half layout front. She does a round-off entry onto the board. And then she does a back handspring onto the vault. She gets a nice push off of the horse, a half twist to an immediate layout. Nice body position, a tiny little pike. Very difficult to land because your feet hit the ground before you get a chance to see it, which is why she took the big step. And this is an overhead view of this. Back handspring on, nice push, good body position, tight legs, opened up a little too early and had to take a big step on the landing.
Now, before we deliver to you her score on the first vault, we'll watch her second vault.
Now, this vault is a half-on entry, but the after flight is the exact same action. She does a half-on, half-twist off into an immediate layout front. The vault she just performed was only valued at a 9.9, so that's the maximum score she could achieve. This vault, however, is worth a perfect 10.
What in the world?
Throughout the broadcast, you'll be hearing a lot of crowd noise.
Walk it up now.
9 points.
Strong run. Pop it up there.
7-1-2, the mark for her first vault.
She has an opportunity to score higher on the second vault because of the maximum value. And remember, because they're 2 different vaults from 2 different vault families, if she gets a higher score, she too will get an extra 10th on that score. Here it comes, half layout front. Same problem on the dismount and a little bit of a difficulty. She was having problems in warm-up standing that up.
She makes a quick, hasty retreat, if you will. Steve Nuno right there for immediate feedback.
Okay.
He seems to be always right by her side when she comes off the apparatus.
You're gonna have to pick it up next 2 events, okay? All right, let's go. All right, all right.
Now she has to mentally prepare for her next rotation. In the meantime, we'll watch our defending national champion Dominique Moceanu at one of the more glamorous events, the uneven parallel bars.